Hi, welcome to another episode of G from the Podcast. Today we have an interesting question. The question is, we got answers to everything that we want to know in one Google search or one web search these days. Especially in the developed countries, even in developing countries, and in fact one of the key things that is really improving fast is the access to internet, faster than other primary needs of society. So what exactly is stopping us from achieving what we want to achieve in life? Why are we not doing things even after knowing what needs to be done? Well, the key reason I feel when we want to achieve something and we know how to get there is that we don't do the small steps. We hesitate in the small steps in getting things done. It's as simple as that. There is no rocket science behind why it is not happening. In fact, speaking of rocket science, if you really search online, you get all the information about that. There are companies being built on that. I'm not saying that you can take all the information and become a PhD or a doctor trying to do brain surgery on it. That is not the point. The point is, it's not lack of information, it's not lack of knowledge that is stopping us from doing things. What is stopping us from doing things is the hesitation that we are having, the small amount of hesitation that is stopping us from doing a small thing towards the thing that we want to change. Now, there are people who come and say, Jeev, I don't have any hesitation in what I want to do. But there are things I am not able to still do. The next question is, are you doing it consistently enough? Are you doing the things we could use running as a simple example, but I can run 100 meters, but if I run 100 meters consistently enough, I will start increasing my capability and I can run a longer distance, whatever is my goal one day. You can use it to whatever goal you have in life. One of the key things we are all experts at is to have a goal, but we don't do anything about it, and it's just a wish after that if we are not doing anything after it. Well, again, next you find people who say, you know what, I'm doing things consistently. Some of them even have an action plan, because the next argument people say is that I don't have an action plan, or you don't have an action plan. We are very good at finding why someone else is not working out. This is an amazing one. In fact, I will do a video on that separately. But we do have an action plan, or you do have an action plan. Probably you are heading towards the wrong goal. Is that the right goal? It's like what Stephen Covey used to say, is your ladder against the right wall? You might be taking step by step towards your goal. Once you reach the top, you find that the ladder was leaning against the wrong wall at the same time, so that you don't want to realize that at the end. And wrong goals, meaning goals which do not match our inner structure or inner preparation, goals which do not match our feeling of joy in achieving them. Goals which do not match in general with what we want to do. Are they too high? Are they too low? Are they too boring? Are they too exciting? Are they so exciting that everybody else is scared and I just created that goal out of just to show my ego? In fact, there are a couple of examples where people come and do a huge promise just to show. Well, they don't keep it. Find out the right goal. There are hundreds of methods. Again, a simple Google search will find those methods, or you can ask me for tools, simple tools. So these are common sense tools available for free online, and find a goal that suits you instead of actually something that does not suit you. In spite of that, people still have that hesitation bit, and those hesitation bits can be improved by having a vision, having a reason, having a purpose. And this is where we slowly go into from the point of tasks to actually inspired action, when we realize that it's not that I'm running a long distance, not just for the sake of running, but for a purpose. There is meaning into it. We find meaning in those small steps that leads us to the next step. I believe that was useful to you. Step it up. See you next time.